Welcome, Scorpios. This is going to be a look at what messages you need to hear at the moment. Any information that you may be looking for, I will have listed in the description. So just check there. And let's see what's going on. Not any. If you want to see future readings for me, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you know when to be. All right, Scorpios. See what's going on. What do my Scorpios need to hear at the moment from their spiritual team, from their spirit guides? So we have keep your heart open to unexpected possibilities. Okay, I kind of got the same card. I think that, yeah, it was this card for Geminis. If you have Gemini in your sign, if you have Gemini in your prominent placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, I will check the video out. But make sure that you're being open-minded to things playing out in a way where you just may not expect it to. A lot of times we have a vision of how things are meant to play out or exactly how we want it to play out when life just isn't that reality sometimes. And there is multiple ways to skin a cat or to get to where you're trying to go. So a lot of times our mind can be limited in terms of what could happen for us and how things could happen for us. And we just can't predict certain things. So when you embrace the unexpected instead of be scared of the unexpected, especially if it's aiding you, if it's helping you in any way, the better. Okay, because there are some unexpected aspects of how things may play out for you in the future that you just gotta roll with and be shocked and be surprised and be gagged in terms of how positive it is actually in terms of how it worked out. We also have there's always another opportunity to be had. So yeah, when something's meant for you, okay, the message here is when something's meant for you, a relationship, a career path, a purpose that you're supposed to be serving in life, it is something that will chase after you. So there's no such thing as, oh, did I miss my calling or did I miss this, did I miss that? No, there's no way, because there's always going to be an opportunity had for things that are meant for you. So it's important that you don't get wrapped up in that mindset of I missed this window or I missed this, I missed that. There will always be another opportunity to have. And there will always be multiple ways to skin a cat, kind of like what I said with the first card. We also have your own best efforts are all that's necessary to progress. So perfectionism could be the killer of your dreams. If you have been letting this invisible expectation or criteria or checklist tell you whether or not to do certain things in your life, know that it's invisible, know that it doesn't exist. And the only thing that you're doing is telling yourself, oh, I'm not ready for this because I'm not this, and this, and I don't have this, and this. There are so many people who have started off YouTube channels and creative processes with barely any resources, and they made things work with what they had. So don't let perfectionism stop you from truly being a master, because perfectionism and mastery are two different things. Okay, perfectionism is this belief that there's an unattainable level of success that you can get to, and mastery is, okay, I've learned how to do this because I perfected my craft over years and years in consistency. And mastery is where we want to get at. Okay, all right, let's pull from here. No, actually this deck. Let's pull from here. Scorpios, what do they need to hear now? What are the messages they need to hear in this current moment? Okay, yeah, some of you have been beating yourself down like, why haven't I done this? Why haven't I? Look, if you got up today and you washed your behind and you did, if you took a walk, if you did whatever to be intentional today, you did something. Okay. We also have music that came out. Some of you who are drawn to the path of being a musician, showcasing your work, putting it out there, there's a reason why this is something that you're drawn to, or a path that you're drawn to. So if you've been needing a confirmation that, okay, music is something that is meant for me, or music is along my path, it's definitely showing up here. Also, when it comes to just frequencies, because when we're talking about music, we're really talking about like frequencies and whatnot. When it comes to anything that you could be taking in that could be affecting your mood in ways that you're just not aware of, you want to be very mindful of, like the type of social media accounts you're following, the literal type of music you could be listening to, just entertainment in general. You want to be very mindful of that. I also have manifest, we have spiritual partnership, we have seek the truth, and I also have listen. So I kind of said the same thing with manifest for, I think it was Gemini's as well. But with manifest showing up, we really manifest most of the things that we experience in our lives in an unconscious manner. It's really the unconscious that manifests than the things that we're conscious of, okay? And when you kind of have this understanding, I think that's why the music card, or the messages that I kind of picked up in the music card about certain frequencies that you're paying attention to, certain energies that you're allowing in, you want to be in a higher vibration so that you can manifest things of a higher vibration around you. So if you have certain people around you who are negative, low vibing, if you watch certain things, subscribe to certain things that could be low vibing, just be mindful of your energy force field, okay? Also with manifest and spiritual partnership, some of you guys could be manifesting more of a spiritual partnership. And when I say this could come in the form of like you manifesting somebody who helps you grow in a spiritual nature. Maybe they're on a spiritual journey right along with you, and you guys are able to kind of merge paths and grow with each other. Some of you guys are manifesting, and if it's not in that form, this could just be a spiritual connection where you and this person are like spiritually aligned with each other in certain ways. It's important when this connection manifests that you're actually in a space to where you're open to it, because it could almost feel like, is this too good to be true? And when we've gone through so many scenarios where we have, felt like maybe history is going to constantly repeat itself, when you get into like more of a healthier dynamic of a relationship, it could be like, is this actually for me? Is there something I'm not seeing? Is this like a trick? So when this does come in, you want to make sure that you have deprogrammed any beliefs connected to what you've been through past tense, that, I don't know, like that same archetype of person is just going to keep repeating in your life. Unless you just haven't learned from previous experiences, or just maybe even attracted to certain individuals. It's addressing that and making sure that you don't let that stop you from meeting this person or connecting with this person on a genuine basis. Okay, let's pull from my Enchanted Map Oracle. What is the messages my Scorpios need to hear? What are the messages my Scorpios need to hear at this moment? So we have details. It's important that you read the fine print on anything that you're going to be signing or getting yourself into over like the next couple of weeks or so. And yeah, anything that you could be signing, any like documents, paperwork. Sorry, I'm looking at this. We have compass, we have flying, and we have Wizard of Awareness. Okay, so another thing you may be needing to hear, while a lot of you have been in this energy of feeling just kind of lost a little bit, like, where is Spirit trying to lead me? Where is this all going to? I think right now you're in that phase where Spirit's trying to get you to just kind of look closely at everything around you, different aspects of your life. And it's okay if you don't necessarily have all the answers and you're still trying to like get an understanding of where you're being pulled to. And I think that's why right now a lot of you have been interested in growing more spiritually, or more inclined to do like the spiritual work, because now you're leaning more on God. Now you're leaning more on like assistance instead of leaning on your own understanding. And that may have been like a big problem for you past tense, where maybe your own understanding of how things are meant to go, or people, or you're like to a point to where you may have been just kind of stuck in that. Now you're able to see that, okay, I'm a co-creator with the universe, and that there's certain aspects of, you know, unexpected events in life that do work in my advantage, and a whole host of other things, okay? But with flying and wizard of awareness, these two cards go hand in hand. It's important that you have a perspective that's not just based in looking at things right now, to where you're not, or how do I put this into words? Looking at things that are negative from a perspective of, okay, this is going to be my forever. But looking at things from a higher perspective. Yes, you want to be present in the now, but you also want to be in this space to where you look at the bigger picture too, to where you're able to make decisions in the present moment that fit with the bigger picture, if you get what I mean. Like, that's the best way I can put that into words. Be present, but also have a perspective of, okay, if I do X, Y, and Z, where is this going to take me long term? And is this taking me to where I'm trying to go, where I intend to go? Moving with the level of intention. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Took me a minute to say it. But let me pull some tarot cards to see what else is coming through. All right, Scorpios, what do you need to hear now? What do you need to know? We got the Queen of Cups. We got the Ace of Swords. We got the Eight of Wands, the Page of Cups, the Empress, and the Lovers. Some of you guys really do care about somebody who, for one, is either very dishonest or they don't communicate that well. And the more that you keep allowing them the space to like be either dishonest or to be unresponsive, it's almost like talking to a brick wall, because they don't really want to hear what you have to say, or they're not willing to maybe adjust in terms of communicating differently, or growing and evolving. Some of you are coming to a connection with this energy of, okay, I really want to be with you. I really want to see where things will go. But then this person could be still at the beginning stages of knowing how to love properly, or knowing how to be loved properly. And at some point, you're going to realize that you can't really teach people how to do this. This is an experience that everyone has to go through on their own, where they bump their head a little bit in dating. And some of you are trying to like nurture somebody into maybe being more emotionally vulnerable or more mature in their perspective. And it just isn't going to happen that way. The sooner you realize that, the better that you'll either A, be able to decide if you want to continue dealing with this person in the way that they kind of show up, or B, decide if there's other things out there for you. Another thing I'm seeing, some of you still feel heavily hurt by how you were done by the person you either have children with, a family member, okay, person you were in a serious relationship with. And this could be why you're having a hard time maybe connecting with new people. Some of you actually have new people showing up in your life and actually trying to show your level of interest, but you could be in a space to where you're not able to wrap your head around like where things went wrong or why someone did certain things. And I don't even think an apology, like the truth is, I don't think an apology will ever make this kind of better. Where some of you are waiting for someone to come back and maybe apologize or tell you that what they did was, you know, not what they intended to. I don't even think that that will just kind of make do for this. So if you have been waiting for someone to like come back and apologize and thinking that it's going to like lift a weight off your shoulder, I don't think that that may be the case. And it's important to know that only you can give yourself the closure. Don't allow anybody who's hurt you to also have the ability to like heal you, because then that means that they could basically move you as a person instead of you being able to like impact your own self. You never want to allow somebody to have that much power. Another thing you need to hear, Spirit is saying that it's important that you are staying focused, okay, and that you're staying determined, you're staying hungry. You have people around you who are really looking at, especially for my Scorpios who have like creative things that you put out there, or you like share wisdom, or you could be somebody who's just very either wise or you know a lot. Certain people could be looking up to you in a lot of different ways. Even though they may not blatantly say it to you, it's important that you keep going. Okay, especially if you like share messages or you put music out there, creative art. There's other people who could be like your peers in the same thing that you do, or are interested in the same niche and could be really interested in your work. Hey, hey y'all. All right, let me pull some more. Okay, I'm seeing a family relationship that someone wants to repair with you. This looks like a sibling, a parent of yours who wasn't necessarily supportive, or you may have had like a falling out with a family member. There is a family relationship here that is repairable, but it's a question of, can you forgive them? And are you in a space to where you're able to take this person in where it's not like re-traumatizing yourself? Because certain relationships, even family, at some point, if they are, that traumatizing, it is that question of, can I forgive them? And if that's something you can't do, then you should allow yourself the space to be like, okay, I'm not going to re-traumatize myself. And that's the question you may have to ask yourself with this family relationship. Okay, this can even be with the person you may have children with. But that opportunity is definitely going to present itself at some point, and you're going to have to decide. But this is pretty much what I see. I hope that this was helpful, Scorpios, and to give you some insight on what's going on. If you enjoyed, definitely thumbs up the video, subscribe so that you never miss a beat, and I will see my Scorpio gang in the next one. Bye, y'all.